Oh, hi everyone, Silence here with Skippy.
Yeah, that's...
Can we switch places and you be me and I'll be you? Can I sit in the comfy chair?
No.
I never get to sit in the comfy chair.
You can next time. We're already sitting down and we're already started recording, so not this time.
I'm not gonna talk. The whole video. I'm just gonna sit here and make faces
I
at
will
you.
slap
All petty
you.
like this.
I will tase you.
You don't even have a taser.
How do you know?
Because I do. Amber has a taser, and she threatens me with it sometimes.
Alright, so welcome back to...
Stop! Just go.
Our video series called Transfam, and...
What up, fam?
I did that for you.
Chuck in the deuce. What?
Named it that because you're the
That
one
was
that came...
my idea.
Yes.
Look at me doing so. I look cute right now. The lights hit my eyes, and I just look so handsome. Let me wear your glasses.
Okay.
Wait. Let's trade.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna be you. It's fine. Does that even fit your head? Because your head looks really like... you look like you're in pain.
No, it pretty much fits. It's a little tighter than what I'd like, but
Oh
it
my
fits.
god. Hey, babe. Oh, hi. Dude, you're blind as shit. Oh my god. Alright, I'll make it through this video like this.
Okay. Well, today's topic, whatever, is have you ever been outed?
Dude, the camera went out of focus when I pulled
I
this
know,
out.
I noticed
I thought it was my eyes. I got so fucked up. Okay, anyways.
So yes, have you ever been outed?
It's my turn to go first this time.
And that's why I looked at you.
Oh, dude, this hat's weird. Okay, I can't take these off for a second. We're trading back. I'm uncomfortable and my eyes hurt. Here, take that. Look at his hair. Yes and no, because my mom, like, my family that needs to know that I actually have a decent relationship with and I'm close to, like my mom, my stepdad. I'm pretty sure my mom talked to my sister. They all know. I'm not to them. That's fine. Other side of the family, not so much. I don't really talk to them, and I haven't since I moved back here. But when I was still home, when I first came out, my niece made, as funny as it sounds, a Facebook account for my cat. And when I made my new Facebook page, I have most of my family blocked for right now. Didn't think about that, and
You didn't think to block your cat.
Yeah, and she ended up seeing it, and then I had to chaperone her and her little friends to a movie. And, I mean, it was a movie, it was that Purge, the new Purge, so I was kind of stoked about it, but, we're, like, sitting in line, she's like, so who's Jordan Ray? And I'm like, fuck. So I kind of just, because it wasn't the right time, and B, I'm like, I'm not having this conversation right now. I was like, oh, it's a drag page, just to kind of offset it a little bit, and then I, like, got on my phone and blocked it. But, and then my, brother's wife found me on Snapchat somehow. I have no idea how, because they don't have my number. And I ended up having to block that too. So I don't know if they know. I'm assuming at least my brother and his wife and all them know, and maybe my dad. But because of, especially with my dad, his beliefs and such, I'll leave it at that. We don't agree on at all. We are two completely different people, and I don't want to have that conversation. And ever since I was a kid, teenager, my dad and I have had a really on again, off again kind of relationship. And I know exactly how that conversation's going to go, because when I originally came out as gay in high school, he was at first weird about it, and then he kind of accepted it, and then we got into an argument when the trans bathroom thing first came about, and we got in, he got in my face and told me that it was disgusting and abomination to God, and then I was like, well, me being gay is too, Dad, but you don't have a problem with that, and he basically told me that he doesn't accept it or agree with it, he tolerates it. So, and that's just a whole other conversation that I don't want to have. But at this point, I'm pretty sure that he may have some idea, because I know that, like I said, my brother's wife and her daughter probably have figured it out at this point, but I feel like it's on a need-to-know basis, and I just don't want to go there, and I don't want to have that conversation with them, because I feel like the only validation and support that I need, besides from my friends and the people that I care about, is my mom, and I've got that, and that's all I can coast with that, because that's all that matters to me. So, boom.
So as far as me, like, yes, still kind of get misgendered by some family members. A lot of them got a lot better, especially my dad and stepmom and all that. But being outed, not so much really, because the only person that I still, besides family, that I still talk to and hang out with that knew me beforehand is this one. So I don't really have to worry about being outed by other people all that much, because normally if I meet someone new, once I'm comfortable, I end up outing myself anyways, because it's such a big part of my life, especially when I tell people I have a YouTube channel and let them go see the YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, they're gonna know now if I didn't tell them already.
They're gonna see your 2 years on T video.
Yeah, and now a lot more since we started this series.
Yep. Yeah, same for me now. Shit. I really don't care at this point. I'm 24 years old. I've got my own separate life going on. I got my own shit to worry about.
So yeah,
I don't care.
I really haven't had very many issues about being outed. I know that unintentionally, I'm pretty sure, like, some, like, outskirts friends have probably outed me to other people that I don't know by talking about how they know trans people and then showing, you know, my picture or whatever. And honestly, for me, I could understand certain people having issues with that, which, you know, you probably should ask that person for permission before you do that to make sure that that trans person is okay with being outed in that way, even though they may never meet this person. But I know that's probably, like, that's happened here and there. But with me, I'm kind of okay with it because obviously I wouldn't be posting this on the internet, on YouTube, if I wasn't. I'm pretty open about it. I usually tell people. Yeah, I usually tell people, you know, as long as, once I realize that they're a type of person that will be accepting and, you know, whatnot, and they're gonna be in my life and I'm gonna be talking to them about my life, I usually end up telling them because it's such a big part of my life that I have a hard time not bringing it up in conversations. So,
and like another thing, whenever we first started, like, I don't know if it was necessarily when we first started, like, all the trans stuff or whatever, but it would get brought up in other videos and stuff like that. And at first, when I had first came out and I hadn't told my mom yet, it terrified me because I didn't want to be outed in that way. I wanted to have the conversation with her, even though I thought it was going to go completely different than what it did. It went great. I mean, she's coming around, but she gets it. But I didn't want to be outed in that way, and I was like, well, what if old friends from back home see it, and they're like, oh my god, you know what I mean? But now, like I said, that I've talked to my mom and I have that support and stuff like that from her, I don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm sure, because, I mean, there's a couple friends from back home that I did tell. There's like 3 people that I told. Yeah. Which were people that I was close to. And I know that they, at least maybe 1 or 2 of them, aren't going to run off and be like, hey, guess what? Guess who's trans? Blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, like, even now, thinking about it, like I said, I just don't care. I've got what I need. I'm happy. I could give a shit less. So, I mean, being outed for me, it's still kind of a touchy kind of thing. Like, it still makes me a little nervous. But, like my mom said, it's my life. So, I mean, I can't worry about what everybody's gonna think. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy. And I've been happier since I, like, came out, and now that I'm started testosterone, like, I'm even more stoked. And I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm happy with who I am and where my life is, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
And then, so as far as, because what we're going to kind of start doing is doing a little bit of advice with these as well, of, like, what we think. So if you have issues with someone that is constantly outing you by either just misgendering you in public or so on and so forth, I mean, at first, if you don't want to lose them from your life, I would suggest trying to talk to them and be like, hey, you might, especially if you're newly, you know, you just came out, you know, obviously some people take a little bit to, you know, start changing their ways. You know, some people struggle with it. Like, I struggled it with him.
Yeah.
Because I've known him for 10 years, so it's kind of hard to, you know, not, I mean, I've gotten really good with the pronouns, but still I'll slip up with names. Because normally I call him Skippy, and the only time I've ever called him his other name is when, like, I'm being super serious or, you know, pissed or something. Yeah. You know, so
I mean, I don't fault you for that either.
Yeah, and that's when that slips again, is because I'm like just thinking of getting words out.
I was kind of the same way too when you first came out, but I mean, like once I was like finally got it, and cool. But yeah, at first it was like I would slip up too. Yeah, but, I mean, we never faulted each other for it at all.
And that's why it helped with having nicknames, because that makes it easier to just, you know, say it that way.
For the first couple months, I was stuck with cheese.
Yeah.
and
I mean, I still always call you Skippy anyway. So
yeah, that's never going to change. I remember everybody asking me that when I first came out, are you still going to go by Skippy? I'm like, Dude.
That's like a
Duh.
genderless like nickname.
Yeah.
That's not...
Skippy is forever. I should just fucking legally fuck Jordan. I'm gonna legally change my name to Skip. Everybody at work calls me Skip. Everybody I know and have ever met ever somehow knows my name is Skippy. So I mean, fuck it. At this point, I might as well. So.
But yeah, I would like. Honestly, first, try to talk to them seriously about it. Be like, especially, at least from my point of view, I would say, like, it's okay if you mess up when it's, like, one-on-one, but when we're out in public and people don't know, then you need to be a lot more careful and try a lot harder than what you are right now. Because that was the thing, like, I had a conversation with, Monil.
That's his grandma.
About everything. I was like, if I ever bring some over here that, well, I mean, obviously I wouldn't bring anyone over there that didn't know already, obviously, but I was like, if I ever did, kind of like you try, try something at least,
Right.
But then if all else fails, if they refuse to change their ways, then, I mean,
fuck them.
Yeah, I would say cut them out of your life. I mean, if they're not going to be willing enough to support you in your decisions and support the way that you want to be referred to, then they're not important enough to have in your life. At least that's my opinion.
If they can accept you for who you are, then they're not worth being in your life.
Exactly.
I've learned that the hard way in the last couple months. Especially in the last month.
But guess who's still here?
Fuck. We're gonna be friends till we die, dude.
Probably.
We're gonna be buried next to each other. Oh my god, can we have cut phones in our, like, going from, like, my tombstone to your tombstone so we can talk to each other?
What if I was getting cremated?
Damn it. Are you really? That's a lot of hair to burn. Ew. Like, that is the one thing I'm praying.
Can we both get cremated and made into trees and there be trees right by each other?
Yes. So that's the one thing I'm hoping. I don't want back hair like you. Like, I swear to God, the first day I see a back hair, he's shaving it.
Just one.
That's all it's going to take is one. I'm narrowing my whole back. You hear that? I get one back hair, we're narrowing my back. Swear to God, I will. I will do it. I'm not going to be a pussy.
You know what? I didn't even notice that at first. Like, it took a while.
How could you not? It's thick.
It didn't start that thick. It just kind of started happening.
And now it doesn't stop. Hair is everywhere.
And it's probably
Screaming
going
infidelities.
to get even worse now because I had to shave it for a show, so.
Aiden had to shave it. I've had to shave it. Oh, God.
This video has gotten off topic.
Yeah, we're just going all over the fucking place. Put your phone back in your mouth.
Topic. I can't talk.
You get words mixed up.
Yes. Well, I think that's pretty much all we had to say on the topic of being outed and if we've ever been outed and such. So this was... What?
I was just reading.
Just reading?
Yeah.
Reading ahead? You're not allowed to know. It's a surprise.
I don't like surprises, and you know this.
I know.
I will, like, if he tells me he's got a surprise, I will bug him until he gets mad and tells me, fucking hate surprises. He learned it too. Hate it. Hate. Anyways.
But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe, and let us know down in the comments below any other suggestions you would like to hear us talk about in these videos.
Or ask us questions.
That too. And as always, we will see you in the next one.
Oh, bye.
I hate you.
Doing it every time.
I know.